everybody, I'm Liz from Creations by Liz, and today I want to do a card for my mother-in-law. Her birthday is coming up. I just sent out Mother's Day cards, but her birthday's at the end of the month, so I didn't want to send it too soon. And so I seen on Christina Warner's channel, K Warner Design, that she had done something similar to this for Mother's Day, and I really liked it. I really like the cards that Christina Warner makes. I've been following her for a couple of years now. What she did was she called it simply DIY Mother's Day card - no stamping. What she had done is she printed out on the bottom of her card here, Happy Mother's Day, in like really light ink, and then she went over it in marker, which obviously you can go over it with whatever you have on hand. And then she did like little banner flags also, and I really liked it, so I thought I would try it for my mother-in-law's birthday card. And I went through my stamp sets and I found Lawn Fawn's #awesome, which I'm a huge Lawn Fawn fan, and this one I don't use as much because I just don't find it within the themes that I go with lately. I use a lot of animals, so I obviously use a lot of Lawn Fawn too. But I found this little happy birthday, and I really liked it. And then I found in my stamps, I don't have a lot of birthday, because I kind of make them real general cards, and then I can use them at whatever I want. But I really love the little Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram things, and the little Instagram frame. So I'm going to try to start using this one more. Alright, so to start out my card, I did white cardstock, and you can use whatever you want, whatever supplies you have on hand. I really like black and white with a pop of color. To me, it just makes it stand out more. So I did a white card base with white cardstock, standard A2 size. And all I did was take a standard 8.5 by 11, or I'm sorry, 8 by 11.5, and I cut it in half. And then at the half of that, which was 5.5, I scored it and then I folded it. And here you can see the little cut marks that I made for my ribbon to go, or my baker's twine to go in. I don't mind people seeing this part, and you can see the inside of the card. We'll do that later. But I don't mind people seeing this. This took me a lot longer than what I'm willing to admit to, because I'm not very good at that. That was actually my first time trying to make a bow. Usually I just cut it and I make a bow and then glue it on. I kind of cheat a little in that way. I don't do a lot on camera. Like, I already have everything all set up for me. I don't do it on camera because it does not come out very well. But I am going to attempt this to do it on camera. So you'll see how horrible I am at things. And I'm just simply wrapping it around. And you can see the front. It's nothing. I just made little marks. Christina did it in her video, and she'd mentioned that it prevents it from sliding. And easily you can use any color baker's twine or ribbon or any of this stuff that you have laying around in your stash. I wanted to use this red and white baker's twine that I have. It's like a little stripe. I got it personally from the Dollar Tree that's near my job. That turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Apparently I should do that more often on camera, because that turned out great. Now, with my washi tape, I just have some pieces laying up here that I've pre-ripped, and all I did was just rip it, and then that way I can go through my video, so my video isn't like 70 hours long. And I'm going to randomly start placing some. I have no rhyme or reason the way I did mine. I just tried to kind of keep some of like my black with white polka dots not so close together. Some of my washi tape is really tiny. I don't use washi tape as much as I should for the amount that I actually own. I really enjoy washi tape and duct tape. I have a lot of both. I'm kind of stingy on it. I don't use it a lot. I like to, but I never want to use it up because I love the colors that I have. So here we're just going through and putting them on. And I pre-cut all of my washi tape so that I could just grab and go. And with the glitter, there you go. With the glitter, I went ahead and took my X-Acto knife and kind of made a little cut through it very lightly because you'll cut through your washi tape as well. And then I just folded it so that it would rip more, and then I could actually get my piece of stuff off, and then I can actually use my washi tape. This glitter I actually found in the dollar bin at Target when I went shopping with my friend Tam down in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and me and her, we had a lot of fun that day. And I wish I would have bought so much more. I think I ended up buying 2 or 3 of the glitter, but I find that I use it a lot because it just adds a little extra sparkle without overdoing it. And so I'm just placing my washi tape. And the other thing I really liked about after I placed all the washi tape is that it actually, again, I don't know if you can see that, it actually like moves so that it's 3D without being so 3D, and it could go through the mail. Because mine personally is going to go to Florida. Now some of these I did do on paper because I didn't want it, because it's so see-through. So all I did was take some adhesive. I used this one, the little dot roller, and I'll show you why. I always go above because mine starts a little slow. Now with this one, it's so easy. If you don't want the little dot somewhere, they rub right off. And now my board is not sticky. Which to me is like the greatest thing on the planet. You don't even know. We're using glue and different liquid glues and glue sticks. Sorry, I couldn't think of that word. And glue sticks. I found that I always had a scrap paper on hand, which is not a big deal. But when I found this, I just call it a little snail because there's a brand snail. And then everybody kind of knows what I'm talking about. You can use whatever you have on hand. And however you would like to do it. You could simply do what I did with the washi tape. Just rip it and fold it in half. But with the thinner ones, I was finding that I didn't care for the way it looked when I first did it, so I had just easily ripped them off. Like you can see here where I just kind of cut it and then just ripped it off. So if you don't like something or you don't like the placement, you can always change it. Especially with washi tape, because you still have that little bit of maneuver ability and being able to rip them off and place them somewhere else. And I lost my third piece of glitter, so I'm just going to cut it off here. And I'm going to actually show you on this video here now how I did it. So then I cut a piece, I folded it in half because I'm about to, and I just simply took my little craft knife or X-Acto knife, whatever you want to call it. Mine happens to be an X-Acto knife. It's actually a name brand if you did not know that. And you can see I actually kind of cut a little more. So now I'm just going to place it. And mine are hanging over a little, but I'm about to solve that problem because I'm about to cut them so that they are little flags. And you can see they're starting to turn out like little flags. And I also straightened mine a little. You can do it however you want. You don't have to straighten them. I also found that when I did it on the paper, they stayed flatter. But I only kind of did that when I used the black and white chevron. And when I made my black and white stripes thicker. Because I just laid down 2 of the same one because they were this size. And I made them thicker so that I had a little bit more variety. And some washi tapes that really works and some do not. Like my black on white polka dots, it did not work with this one because the pattern wasn't consistent. And so I'm just going to clean it up a little. And cutting off the side, and now I'm going to make it a little flag end. And there are a bunch of ways you can do the flag ends. Christina also did some to the side, like where she cut them like this. I like that. I think it's cute. So I didn't really do it on the other one because I hadn't noticed it until I went back to double check to see what she called her card, just so I'd actually seem like I knew what I was talking about. And I was like, oh, I kind of like that. Why didn't I do that from the start? But, yeah, that's okay. I'm going to cut this a little higher because it's a little longer than I had anticipated. So just going through and actually doing this is pretty easy. I mean, this is a great beginner card because it looked like you put a lot of time into it, but you really didn't. Which, I mean, for my mother-in-law, I will put as much time as I possibly can into a card. I just really like the effect of the little ribbons, or the little banners, I guess you'd call them. And I'm just going to clean up a couple of them here. And so, with my happy birthday, I had already pre-stamped it onto, this is just standard white computer paper, to be honest with you. I use a lot of white computer paper. It's affordable and easy to find. Like, I just buy like a big box of it from Walmart and then use it up like crazy, like there's no tomorrow, because I get it from super cheap prices. And now I'm just cleaning up that adhesive. Like I said, that's one of my favorite adhesives. You can find it at Joann's. I want to say the little container itself was $6.99 or $7.99, and then the refills are like $5.99. And it's 49 feet of the adhesive. And it's Scotch adhesive dot roller that I use. It's also photo safe, which I really enjoyed. But unfortunately, like once you put it down, it's kind of permanent. Like when it's paper on paper, it becomes quite permanent and will rip. So definitely be sure that you want it there. Like on here, I can easily roll it off. But once something is adhered to it from both sides, you can get it off and without ripping if you go very slow. I don't have patience for that. But here we're going to end this. Well, thank you for your time, guys, and thank you for watching. And I'm running out of time because YouTube only lets you have 15 minutes, and I've already gone to 14. So, hopefully I will try to speed this up a little, maybe fit a little more in. And all I did for the inside was make a little bit more flags and do red and white, just like that. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!